Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, Rumble on this 06.03.2024. Current time is 06:05 a.m. Eastern time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside. This Monday morning. Good morning, Tim Fan 40, coming in from the YouTube side. Yo, what's so funny, Tim? What's so funny? Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich, here on the Rumble, as well as over there on Twitch, X Live. We're running on X Live at Fireman Rich on X. That's where I mainly post at, and what's going on there? What happened to the other? Okay, came up late. But I'm also over there on Truth Social, Instagram Threads, Blue Skies, and the public Facebook, where we're broadcasting on right now, the public Facebook, The Real Fireman Rich. I need to get a little plaque or put up as far as those. But those are the primary spots. I've got some other spots there too. The dancing. Okay, yeah, that might be the broadcast right there, because I really don't have nothing this morning other than the 100 years ago as a Friday. Dancing, yeah. That's I get into. The thing is, if I get caught up and I'm just sitting here, and then I have a chance to listen to music, and I like the intro music. I always like having an intro outro music. I've always had that. It's just like, I'm going to come up here, got to have a little intro outro, and I've always had that for years. And I think I've got it down with the. And I use the same ones. Consistency, I guess. But we are starting a new week here on this Monday. July 2nd, a new month also starting Saturday, and I hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a great weekend. Had a good weekend. Great weather, and did something differently yesterday. I don't normally do, but broadcast out there in the back, right out high here in front of that bush there. That's the backyard where I broadcast yesterday for about an hour. Wasn't a morning coffee, just sort of a spur of the moment. As far as that goes. And Tina, our Jersey girl, coming in from New Jersey. Good morning, Tina. I hope you had a good weekend. And But I do have the morning coffee. Gotta really state that do have the morning coffee, and so getting coffee. Okay, that's the thing. Yeah, get your coffee. I make sure I have the coffee beforehand. That's like one of the last things I get before I push that go live button. And I get the coffee, and I get my flask of water, so I'm good to go. And but we are getting this day started. A hashtag positive start to the day. Hashtag PSTTD, and it's good to be here. Start of a new week, like I said, working towards the weekend, and this past weekend was really good. We did a lot. Actually, our weekend started probably last. It was on Friday, as far as that, and I actually got the calendar changed. We did some. Let's see, the 30th. When was the 30th? The 30th was it was Friday. I did some. No, 30th was Thursday. 31st was Friday. But even starting on the 31st, yeah, we had the morning coffee. We did PUBG Battlegrounds for 3.5 hours Friday. 3.5 hours we did the PUBG Battlegrounds. And that was fun. That was fun. The night before, that Thursday night before, I was on Lord of the Rings for 3 hours. The 29th. No, that would have been Wednesday. So we got the Wednesday going into the weekend. We had a lot of good broadcasts. Our last episode of Let's Talk Football, UFL football, because the season's over with. Okay, they ended the season. We'll be going over the scores there. And I probably will be doing a broadcast on the 16th. That's the day of the championship there. So, and then last night, I did some PUBG mobile. Got a chicken dinner yesterday. Or no, was that, when did I get my chicken dinner? Was that Saturday? Yeah, that was Saturday. I got a chicken dinner as far as that goes. And I was in the top 10. Got a chicken dinner in the top 10. I played a couple games, so I finally got a chicken dinner in PUBG Mobile, and we played some more Saturday, and then Sunday we played. Last night we broadcast some Guild Wars, and we're here this morning with the Monday Morning Coffee 0603. Is 2024 at Rumble and at Twitch. Those are the two primary spots where I broadcast on, and we had a good weekend. So I hope you all had a good weekend, and I want to say thank you for the people that are watching on the replays, because the numbers are significant. I'm surprised. It just like if you only broadcast at one spot or two spots, okay, you're going to get some numbers, but when you broadcast in multiple spots and you add up, there's a significant difference as far as that goes, and especially here on Rumble. Rumble, I can't believe. Not that I'm about numbers, but it's a analytics as a broadcaster you have to look at to see. Yeah, this is and Rumble is working out for me. I am getting actually 3 times the numbers I would if I just stayed on Twitch. Twitch are good numbers, or okay numbers, but I'll tell you. I am surpassing, threefold on the numbers on Rumble. So thank you, Rumble. There's a good audience here on Rumble. Let's see. Currently, what do we have on the? We only got one person on Rumble right now. One person on Locals. That's associated with Rumbles. It's a place where you post at. And YouTube, we have one. Oh, the number is working for YouTube. Let's see. How many do we have over on? We have 3 viewers on Twitter or X. So X is doing pretty good, man. There's quite a few people. X is coming back. X Live is the old Periscope. The only thing they got to do is get rid of that chat. For the chat, you got to be verified only. I'll just give you an example. I am on the desktop on my X Live, and I'm going to say good morning. Good morning, all. Morning all, and thank you for your view. Let me just show you an example. Okay, so on the see now I couldn't do this on the phone. What I'm doing right now, I could not do on the phone as far as that goes. So let me see. And the thing is, this won't come in. It's not going to come in. I'm sorry. Or will it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't come in. So if you go on my X feed at Fireman Rich and you're watching this, I'm going to say good morning all. Thank you for your view, and put a smiley face and hit that, and there it is. So it's on, but it won't show up here on the Rumble. Okay, so I can't show you down here as far as that goes. But I just posted a from the webpage, and it's up there on the on Twitter Live, or X Live, I should say. I got to keep on. So, but we have 3 viewers on X Live, and thank you very much for being here. Appreciated, and we'll be checking in on that as far as. But what was I talking? Oh, the numbers. And I said this yesterday, and I'm always saying this. If I get 1 or 2 viewers, I didn't set my bar that high when I started doing this 10 plus years ago. Because for me, it's getting up in the morning doing this. This is part of a routine. We all have our routines, and I'm pretty consistent with a routine, and I enjoy doing this. And we do have some great moments here as far as that goes, and I enjoy that. So I appreciate it. Let's see. I got the windows open. You can hear the traffic and maybe hear the birds, but Jack is back here sleeping. He's on the chair. He's sleeping. He's doing a lot better since last week. Knock on wood. We took him to the vet, and he's gotten better. It's just like he's sort of asthmatic. He's got some medicine he's taken, and it seems like it's doing what it's supposed to do. Knock on wood. And so we've had him for, was it 12, 13 years, 14 years maybe, 12 years. So, and the average life of a cat is only 13, 14 years. So we thought, he might be, but he's a scrapper. He is a scrapper. Let's see. This morning, well, you can tell with the windows open, the temperature is currently 64 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to, that's the one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to put my iPad mini on Wi-Fi. So I get the little times the temperature. 64 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm talking to myself here. Old man syndrome. 64 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to 17 degrees Celsius on the Celsius scale. So 64, 72 in the house. That's why I got the windows open. It was slightly warm this morning as far as that goes. And let's see our world times and temperatures as I speak. We have, let's see, fire this baby up. And it's clicking in. And starting in Honolulu, Hawaii, we have 12:17 a.m., cloudy skies, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Phoenix, Arizona at 3:17 a.m., clear skies, 75 degrees. Chicago, Illinois, the windy city of Chicago. It is partly cloudy, or cloudy with some clearing, a little sun peeking through. 61 degrees Fahrenheit out there in the windy city. In the jungle, New York City, at 618 here in the southern tier of upstate New York as well. We have cloudy skies, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cloudy. It's raining. Let's see. Let's check the Doppler. Let me check the Doppler. Yeah, we got a few pop-ups. few pop-ups and stuff like that. No big deal. But cloudy and 70 degrees down in New York City. Across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean at 11:18 a.m. in Cork, Ireland. Cloudy skies, 59 degrees Fahrenheit in Ireland, in Cork, Ireland. In Milan, Italy, 12:18 p.m. Manja time there. It's lunchtime. Cloudy skies with some sun peeking through, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And we swing over to Malaysia in Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur at 6:19 p.m. In the early evening. Sunny and clear, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. In Tokyo, where it's nighttime at 7:19 p.m. Tokyo, it's raining in Tokyo. Okay, raining in Tokyo, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And down on the great continent of Australia, Melbourne, Australia, 8:19 p.m., cloudy skies, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. And over to Sydney, Australia, 8:19 p.m., cloudy and cloudy with the moon peeking through, 55 degrees Fahrenheit there also. And that's a nice country there. I watch a gentleman who plays PUBG Mobile on a real pro level. The Bushka. If you look at my what is it? It's on my Twitch page. On the first Twitch page down below, I have people that I recommend that you watch, and the Bushko is one of those. And another one of those gentlemen are Jim Figerty. He's a good guy. He's on right now, I believe. Yeah, Jim Figerty. He's over there in Ireland, and but the Bushka, he plays PUBG Mobile really good. He gets if he plays 10 games, I guarantee you 7 or 8 of those games are going to be chicken dinners. I was excited getting the chicken dinner because it came down to me and one other guy, and I'm firing off the rounds, and I'm thinking he got me because I got a delay. I'm on this tablet here. It's Samsung Tab A, and it's not the greatest. I like to get the Bushka. He uses a iPad Mini, and I think the iPad Mini would be, but I'm not going to fork out a couple $100 just to play a mobile game. Like I play it pretty good on the Tab A, and as far as that goes, let's see. We got let's see. Backing up on the weather there. Tina just posted up there down in Jersey. Tina says it's high of 84 in New Jersey today, so that's pleasant, I guess. It can be warm. Depending if there's a little wind in 84, it's not bad. But if there's no wind, that 84, that's going to be a hot day. But so thank you, Tina. So I'm content with my Tab A, Samsung Tab A playing. I get a lot of number twos. I get a lot of shit. You could say it's number twos. We always relate number one, number twos with our bathroom duties that we have to do. But I finish in the top 10, and a majority of the times, I think it's like about 60%, 55 to 60% of the time, I'm up in the top 10%, and I'm having fun playing that. And it's good to take a break, I guess, from playing these games, as far as that goes. And so I enjoy it. And the PUBG Battlegrounds, pretty good. The only thing about PUBG Battlegrounds is when you do get, I see the guy, I usually get a number, I'm up there in the top 10%. And I think what do I do better on? I think my gameplay is pretty much even. I'm a lone wolf. I play squads, but I'm my own squad to myself as far as that goes. And I have great fun doing that because it really sharpens your skills. So I don't know how I'd handle myself being on a squad. I don't really have any desire. I like playing the game because you get too many blowhards out there that. But then again, it's hard. That chicken dinner that I got on PUBG Mobile as a solo squad guy, that's like worth at least 10. No, maybe not 10, maybe 5 regular chicken dinners if you're on a squad, because a squad you have help and stuff like that. So that's the challenge for me. I guess I like about it, because you can't really go John Wayne guns blaring and right into battle and stuff. You have to use tactics and strategies. You have to always be rotating, as Abushka says. You should always be rotating and moving. You get your loot, your supplies, to get you through the game, and don't over loot, because then you get sidetracked and then you lose track of somebody coming up behind and taking you out without you knowing it and stuff like that. You can't get too focused. Collecting the loot's fun, though. It is fun. Let's see. We do have a thought for the day. It comes from, let's see, let me put this back over here. It comes from Ben Franklin. Ben Franklin, one of the founding fathers of these United States. Let's see, what's the rundown on Ben Franklin? Was an American leader, writer, scientist, inventor, statesman, diplomat, printer, publisher, political philosopher. He did it all. He's a jack of all trades, I guess. He was a firefighter too. He was. His quote and our thought for the day. Put that back on the music thing. Bring up the old X. Let's see. You got motorcycles running. Oh, before we go to that, I forgot to say the sunrise. The sun will be rising this morning at. I was just looking outside and said, "Oh, it's dark out there." I said, "Oh, I forgot to say what time the sun is rising." Sun is out there, but we got cloudy skies. A little bit there. The sun will be rising this morning, or rose this morning at 5:32, which is about 53 minutes ago, and it'll be setting at 8:37 p.m. as far as that goes and stuff. And it looks like we're going to be having a mostly partly cloudy day. Slight chance of afternoon showers. High of 81. We're going to have a high of 81. Tina's having a high of 84. Oh, you got another phone, Tim? Oh, that's good. What kind did you get? You got another iPhone? Did you fork out the big bucks? So there's our weather there as far as let's see. So our thought for today from Ben Franklin goes as follows: what did you get? A free vector HD 65 Ultra. And Tina saying good morning to Tim on YouTube. And we have our very good friend, fellow broadcaster, and what I have the honor of also saying, my brother veteran, Tony D, coming in from on the YouTube side. Tony D saying, "What's up, Tim?" He said, "Salute to you, sir. Hashtag positive start to the day, PSTTD." And Tony says, "Good morning." Yo, Tony. And Tony's been a little bit quiet this last week, and that can only be one thing. He's either very busy, or I think he's not feeling too well. I think I caught that on last week on Carmen's broadcast Thursday night. So I hope you're feeling better, Tony. You haven't really seen any activity on your X feed. So, Tim, and thank you for thank you for the like there, Tony, on the morning broadcast too. I just saw that come up on the Twitter feed. Let's get to Brent Franklin here. Let's see, where's Ben Franklin? Ben Franklin, where are you, Ben? Let's see. His quote and our thought for today: either write something worth reading, okay, or do something worth writing. Don't just sit there. Do one or the other. And thank you for the, let's see, Tony on. Oh, okay. He's on, you're over there on Twitch now. Tony's all over the place now. Okay. Good to have you here, Tony. So Ben Franklin is say either, he's bopping around. Yep, I got it. I think I was almost going to try Instagram again. the page came back up. Let me see if it's back up here. Let's see, for Instagram, what is it? It's Stream On. Stream On, is it? Yep. All I have to do is log into my. I didn't want to go. Maybe I'll try it a couple times this week on Instagram. I don't think there's anybody on Instagram anyway. To this morning, I don't think there's a big audience there. So, but Tina says very good quote. Yeah, I think so too. As far as from Ben Franklin. It's either do one or the other. You know, I equate it to broadcaster here on the internet. Either a broadcaster. If you don't want to be a broadcaster, be a good viewer. And I have some good viewers right now here in the chat, my regulars and stuff. So I think when you do this, you have a certain amount that become your core audience, and I appreciate that. And there's the replay viewers. I feel they're out there too, a core group of viewers, because the numbers are showing that. Tony, I was talking about the numbers. Just spot checking the numbers overall by multicasting, they're threefold for me. I'm getting 3 times. If the lion's share comes from Rumble, of course, because Rumble, there's a great audience here as far as that goes. And but when you add them all up, I mean, it's tremendous. Let's see. They did a episode of Ben Franklin on Baywitch, and Claire brought him back. Oh, Bewitched. Oh, I remember that. Okay, Bewitched. Oh man, that's an old show, Tina. Oh my God, that's an old show. And I think, yeah, the episode Ben Franklin on Bewitched. Oh my God, that's going back. And Tim Fan says Tyson fight postponed. Wow. So our thought for the day: either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. One or the other. That's. I think that's what he's getting at, and it's the same thing here. You're either going to broadcast or else you're going to be a viewer. If I didn't do this broadcast, I'd be watching a lot of broadcasts, which I do watch a lot of replays and stuff. There's a lot of interesting shit to watch out there. And speaking of interesting shit, and no offense, Michael. Good morning, Michael Bathurst. I see how I segue into that. Good morning, Michael. Glad to have you here. Good morning, beautiful souls, he's saying. Good morning. And we enjoy, thank you for being here. He's coming in on the Twitch side. Why aren't you coming on the Rumble side? You're using Rumble Studios now, off and on. You're coming back to the good side. Instead of going to that dark side. No. Michael does a great job. He has some numbers. Here's a gentleman. This guy right here, he gets the numbers. He has some fantastic numbers on the YouTube and stuff. So there he is. He just woke up. Okay, our good friend from Toronto up there in Canada. Thank you. So just to close out our thought for the day, either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. Ben Franklin. God bless and Godspeed, Ben Franklin. And Tina and Tim are saying good morning. Tim Fan 40 is saying good morning. What was that phone now? I got to check that phone out. What the hell was that phone? I got to look at. You got me curious on your phone now, Tim. Where's the comment on your phone? Tyson fight postponed. Well, I think I heard something. Tyson's not feeling well. Let's see. Michael says I like Rumble, but Restream is my favorite. Yeah. I figured that much. You're vested in but if I had a choice, Rumble is my favorite because it's the incorporation factor that I like. Okay, I can incorporate. Well, if I just use Restream, you're buying it paid. I'm cheap, Michael. Let's be faced. I'm not gonna fork out the money because you get the views and stuff, and it's not worth the money is not worth paying the money to. I don't have. If I had a whole lot more views, I would. But this product right here is just out of the box is fantastic. So and I like it because of the incorporation of Twitter, X Live. X Live is fantastic. I just wish they'd take care of the comment section and stuff. And Tony saying good morning to saying hi to Tina and Michael. I'm trying to find Tim fans. Oh, I don't do iPhones. Okay, Tim doesn't do iPhones. Okay, I'm backing up on my comments here. There's the weather from Tony. He says it's 66 degrees Fahrenheit, 88 for the high, 66 and clear today. So where is? Oh, there it is. You got a free phone. Okay, I'm looking this up right now. We're looking up to see what type of phone Tim Fan 40 has. What does this sucker look like? What does this thing? Let's see the images. What does this look like? Oh, we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want to get a strike. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Copy image, and let me put it in a. Let me put it on the whiteboard here. This is what Tim Fan 40's. Let's bring this up. Let's show Tim Fan 40's phone here. This is what Tim Fan. Is this the phone that you got, Tim? Let me bring it up here real quick here. Just bear with me. Bear with me, folks. There it is. Is that the phone right there? That's Tim Fan 40's new phone. The Vortex HD 65. So that works pretty good. I like that whiteboard. I got to keep a thing up, I guess. Let's see. Stop sharing, and we'll just go ahead and. It reminds me of Happy. Let's see. Oh, Haps. Oh, the Rumble, Michael. Yeah. Let's see. What else do I got here? As far as we did the thought for the day. Oh, the National Day. Let's see what the National Day is today. Let's see. National Day is. Let's put this back on the chat. And Tim says it's nothing special. Yes. And Michael saying good morning to Tony D. Well, at least it's a new phone. It's an updated phone, right? So if it works better than the old one, that's all that matters. I don't care if it's the latest and greatest. When I went from I used to have this old Huawei, and then I upgraded to an LG. That LG wasn't the latest and greatest, but it was a lot better. It was like 2-3 versions of the Android system. So as far as that goes, and congratulations. And you said it was free. How did you get it free? Because of the service you're paying for it? Because that's what you said. You said you got it for free, which I thought that was. So where's the comment? I'm trying to go back to your comment here. Anyway, Tim Fan 40. So that's all that matters. If it works better than your last phone, and that's a good thing. Okay, like I said. My phones, I got a Samsung, my phone is already it's a Samsung A23 5G. 2 months ago, that was the favorite. No, actually more than that. It was 6 months ago. So low income. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but you got to think that's why I stuck with TrackPhone. I've been a TrackPhone user. Full disclosure, no association with TrackPhone. I use TrackPhone and I love it. I've been using it for close to over 25 years. And it works for me. Lifeline, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I call it. When I was still at the day job, I would call my phone the leash, because that's where the missus was the only one. Well, actually, she still is. It's just the missus and the family members are the only one that has that phone number, as far as that goes. I don't. we still have a home phone and stuff. We don't answer it unless I hear the person's voice and stuff like that. It's sort of, if it plus if it's an automated call, I just delete it and stuff. So it's we have an answer machine. Let's see. Let's see our National Day today. We have National Egg Day today. Okay, if you like eggs, I like eggs once in a great while. Shouldn't eat a lot of them because you can get cholesterol. Just going back, my dad had some high cholesterol. He used to eat eggs every freaking day, and his cholesterol when he got older, that was one of the many things that just broke him down. So it's good to eat eggs, a couple of them a week, once a week or something like that. I eat eggs maybe once a month or once every 2 months. I'll have an omelet or something like that. I'm not a big egg eater because you got to think of the products that baked goods. They have eggs in it. I eat a lot of baked goods. So let's see. We have National Leave the Day Office Early Day. So if you guys are working, you can leave early today, Tim. Leave the office early. They say it's not so anymore. I eat eggs daily. Oh, really? Okay. I'm just going by my father used to eat eggs every day. But then again, he ate the greasy bacon and the hash browns and stuff. So that could have been a contributing factor there too. So maybe it was more that than the other thing. I just remember the doctor said that he shouldn't be eating that many eggs. This is back in the the late 70s. Well, actually the 80s, because that's when my father passed away and stuff. They are if I don't know. I'm not a big egg eater. Okay, it just sometimes they gross me out. As far as I like scrambled eggs. I can't eat a fried egg. Very rarely can I eat a fried egg. On an egg sandwich, egg McMuffin, that's good. I like the egg McMuffin. That's okay. That's egg there. I didn't even think of that. I used to eat a lot of egg McMuffin. So, but I don't eat them daily. I wish I could. Do you? Oh. Rumble is a new world. There he is. There's Michael on the Rumble. Glad to see. Yes, it is a new world, Michael. It's a great world. You'll be interested because I know you're interested in numbers. My numbers since I've done Rumble and I broadcast on Twitch, YouTube Live, X Live, Locals, and the Facebook. My numbers are threefold. What I would normally get would be like maybe 15 to 30 max if I just did Twitch. That's what I did. Now my numbers are 80 to 100. So what's that tell you? This is a good thing as far as that goes. My numbers are right where I want them. I don't want them to go anymore. It's like, but Rumble is a good thing. I agree with that. So I guess if you have one egg a day, that's not too bad. But when you get people, they're going to the diner having scrambled eggs or omelets every day. That's more than one egg, as far as that goes. So I think eggs are probably how they're good in protein and stuff. Remember Rocky eating the raw, drinking the raw? I don't think I could do that. I used to eat egg McMuffins daily. Yeah, the same here. I don't do that thing, fast food. Let's see. We have National Repeat Day. I thought National Repeat Day was Groundhog Day. The movie with let's see. The other day we were talking about macaroons. I think this one Tina will love because I like these too. We're going to say this is Chocolate Macaroon Day. Chocolate Macaroon Day. The other day we had macaroons, but this is chocolate. Hashtag Chocolate Macaroon Day. Yeah, there we go. Yes, yum. June 3rd is National Chocolate Macaroon Day on the National Day calendar. Today we celebrate the tasty mix of chocolate in our macaroons. So just because it's chocolate, it becomes a little bit more special. Sweetened, and sometimes toasted. Our ingredients include flour, sugar, or sweetened condensed macaroons, and are made from shredded coconut, usually sweetened and sometimes toasted, flour, sugar, sweetened condensed milk, and egg whites. Not the yolks, just the egg whites. That's what makes the macaroon, I guess. I am proud of you. It's so important to try things. Never put all. That's another good point, Michael. You never want to put all your we're talking about eggs. Never put your eggs in one basket, and that's the way I look at it. Because the last time I did this multicasting was back on Haps, and I know Tim Fan 40 has something to say about in the comments about Haps. He usually does when he's here on the broadcast. But I used to. That was the last time I did. That's the last time I broadcast into YouTube. I never, it's since. So that you're talking over 2 years that I really did broadcast onto into YouTube. Now I'm broadcasting on Rumble, of course, and the platform is stable, very stable, I would say. And matter of fact, I don't know if you look on your Rumble. Oh, we have roof contractor. Oh, I've got some ads I can do right now. Let's do an ad. And Michael and Tony, have you seen on the broadcasters panel, off to the left, you have live chat, studio, campaign. So I've got some campaigns here that I can do. This one's worth $1. Do I got 10 people? I got to accept and start. Let's go ahead and do this one. Let's see. Let's do this one. I wonder if I can. I don't know. I didn't review this. We can do refix. I Spy Pen. Okay, I got three things that I can do. Wow. Maybe we'll do that at the. Well, let's see. Example. Okay, they just you know what? They just blocked out. I guess they timed out. Okay. I can't do them. They blocked out. I was going to say I don't have that many viewers. Minimum viewership for this one is 10. So it must have been. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's my total viewership. I think if I get one more, okay, I'll have to keep tabs on that. If it gets 10 or better, that's what it was. If my total was 10, this tab, it says campaigns. You got live chat, studio, and then campaigns. So Michael's proud. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket as far as that goes. It's AI web page generated, and it's awesome. Try Mixo. Oh, have you heard of them, Tim? No, this is our exit. What did you say? Let's see. Let me get this up to the comments. They say it's not so anymore. We already got that one. I'm further up here. Tim said it's AI web page generated, and it's awesome. Try Mixio. Oh, Mixio. Okay. I've never heard of Mixio. Is that an AI? Michael's in the. Yeah, and Michael, that's what I say. Show me the money. There's an option in there. As far as you have to read that, you have to agree. It's off to your right. You'll see it. Let's see. Show me the money. Yeah, that's something that just I highlighted that last week, and I thought just by reading it, that enably started it. It doesn't. It's called the campaign. So today is hashtag chocolate macaroon. I didn't have anything this morning. I'm grateful for you viewers in the chat. You need to try it. I'm not really into the what's it do? Oh, it's a web page generator. I don't do a lot of web pages. I like the broadcasting. If it was an AI for broadcasting, Mixio. Okay, let me write that down. I'll take a look at it. Does that? I know our good friend Michael. He does Suno, which is AI generated music and stuff. So I'm not sure. I've never heard of it. Everything's going AI, but we've had AI before. It was used to called machine language. It's just a fancy name for machine language. Tomorrow, if I remember, we're going to be doing the Mixcloud broadcast. I haven't done one in several weeks. I skipped over and did the audio podcast when I was supposed to do a Mixcloud. So tomorrow I'll be doing a Mixcloud broadcast. It'll be up right around 7:30 or so. And as far as that goes, let's see. I got to do the history here. Let me see what we have for history, and then I got to go on a break real quick. Let's see our history. Lou Gehrig. Yesterday was Lou Gehrig's day in baseball. Lou Gehrig and his teammate Tony Lazzara hit 4 home runs in one game and hit the natural cycle, respectively. These two feats are both less common and a perfect game, which occurred 21 times in the 120 years of baseball. That happened back in 1932. But this past weekend, yesterday was Lou Gehrig's day. Great baseball player. Let's see on the AP side. It's back in 2016. Sad news of you talk about Tyson postponing his fight. It was on this day in 2016 that Muhammad Ali passed away. A great fighter, great advocate for civil rights. He passed away in Scottsdale, Arizona, at age 74. God bless you, sir, and Godspeed. And I'm just looking at it. It's just blah, 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 blah. It was in 1989. Chinese armed troops began the sweep of Beijing to crush student-led pro-democracy demonstrations. Let's see. Michael's trying to get me on. I'm not talking football today, but other than the scores for UFL after the break there, Michael. The Bills are a total mess. They're a very young team. It's off season right now, Michael. Jeez, come on. You're trying to set them up as they're a loser. They're not losers, my friend. They have issues just like any other team. They're not losers. That fight is a mess and very crazy. They are. Oh, yeah, Keon. Yeah, that number 0. I remember you saying, I remember that name. The fight is a mess and very crazy. What fight was that? Did they get in an altercation? Did they have altercation? Oh, is that what you're talking about? They're having their off-season antics as far as that goes. Let's see. We do have 100 years ago today. We're going to go ahead and do that. Josh Allen's always a winner. He's a great guy. He's a Buffalo Bill through and through. We're going to do 100 years ago today. Let me bring this up real quick. And let's see. Present 100 years ago today. Share. And let's see. We got it on the present. Let's get rid of the ticker tape here. And I will put down my camera, and we'll go 100 years ago today. This is as of Friday. So here we go.
Well, from a drugstore robbery to open season on frauds, Broome County historian Roger Luther shares the news that made headlines in Broome County 100 years ago today, brought to you by Broome County Recycles.
100 years ago today, it's been reported that New York State was the very first state in the Union to recognize Memorial Day as a holiday. That happened back in 1873, but Binghamton observed its first Memorial Day 4 years before that, on May 30th, 1890. Streets last night, stole a quantity of cigarettes. Detectives believe young boys were the thieves. And finally, open season on frogs is here. Spring frogs and green frogs may now be taken without a hunting license. That was the news 100 years ago.
Wait a minute. We did this. This is.
Well, from age.
Oh, hang on. That's Wednesdays. What the hell did I just do there? Other than push the wrong button. Let me double check this here. Did they have one Friday? That was Wednesdays, the 29th. The 29th was Wednesday. We want Friday, the 31st, the 29th. Okay, where the hell did they have? I don't think they had one Friday. I'm sorry. We did not have one. What the hell happened there? Let me double check here. Let me do a search on this. We just redid the one Friday. The one we did on the Friday broadcast, which was for Wednesday. Let's see, 100 years ago. Let me just do a search for it. Let's see. Did they? Okay, here's the 31st. Okay, we're going to replay this. We're going to replay this, folks. Stand by. I found it. I just didn't. What a bonehead. What a bonehead I am. Okay, here we go. 100 years ago. This is as of Friday. Okay, we did, let's see, share. And, okay.
Well, people are being warned to be on the lookout for flower thieves. Broome County historian Roger Luther has this story and more in tonight's segment of 100 Years Ago Today, brought to you by Broome County Recycles.
100 years ago today, more than 40 veterans of the Civil War attended the services at the courthouse on Memorial Day and then marched to the river to pay their tribute of respect to the sailor dead. Members of the new Vestal Hills Golf Club have hired a golf architect to lay out the golf course on their property near the western city limits. The city parks were opened formally yesterday. There was good turnout, and the merry-go-round at Ross Park was kept busy all day. Several members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church were baptized in the Shenango River yesterday at the DeForest Street Bridge. And finally, Binghamton residents are warned to be on the lookout for flower vandals who are operating in the city. Thursday night, thieves raided tulip beds on Front Street and Riverside Drive and stole several thousand tulips. That was the news 100 years ago.
Okay, there's 100 years ago from Friday. And that thing about the merry-go-round, that's a big deal there in Binghamton, Ross Park Zoo. That's a very historical, one of the oldest merry-go-rounds in the country as far as that goes. So, but we are going to go ahead and take a break as far as that goes, and I will be right back. I got to refresh my coffee. Yeah, you could call it a coffee break. It's the morning coffee. We got our second cup of coffee here. And finishing the first hour, we're going to be going maybe another 20 minutes, maybe, or maybe less because, I have permission?
Yeah.
The missus is giving me permission. She's already got the what do you call that thing? Swiffer
Duster.
Swiffer duster going, and she's all over the place this morning. But yeah, the coffee break. As far as getting a second cup of coffee there, and and stuff. So she says we can go for now. So we're not in no rush this Monday. Usually Monday, she likes doing. That's one of the things I learned over the last year, my first year being retired as from the day job. Stay away from the missus on the cleaning day.
I hate cleaning as it is.
Yeah, she hates cleaning, so I got to stay out of her way. And I've been doing pretty good. Have I been doing good?
Huh?
Have I been doing pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's. Yeah, she that's what we're talking about before, routines. You know, part of my routine is coming up here on the morning broadcast, the coffee broadcast. Just wishing you all good morning and start of the day. And we have good conversations. And that's what broadcasting is all about, is to have those good moments and stuff. It's not a time to I know there's broadcasters out there that do it. They bring up crap that doesn't need to be brought up and stuff. You know, if it's not, if you have nothing good to say, don't bring it up. You know, as far as that goes, and Tina says, yes, it's good to have routines. Yeah. And I'm trying continuously and maintaining the continuity of talking good things, positive things and stuff like that. It's very easy to go to the negative, especially when you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So I'll just leave it at that. That's my one. I'll drop the F-bomb once in a while. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm laughing saying that and stuff. Thamer, good morning, New York. Good morning, Riyadh. Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Our good friend Thamer, he was with us yesterday when we were sitting out back here during a spur of the moment broadcast. Everybody say hi to Thamer. He's coming in from Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, where you think it's hot where you're at. Right now in Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, at 2:03 p.m., it's 109 degrees Fahrenheit. 109 degrees Fahrenheit. That is freaking hot. But Thamer can do it. He's got 11 air conditioners. Our windows are open, Thamer. Yeah, oh lordy, that's what I said. That's 42 degrees Celsius. That is a hot one right there. That is very hot. Good to have you here, Thamer. You stay cool, my friend. Glad to have you coming in from Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I like that saying that, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It's a country, but it's also a kingdom. And so Thamer's saying hi to Tina. Tina's saying hi to Thamer. So and let's see. Thamer says, let's see, no soul walking the street right now. Oh yeah, I could imagine. Okay, Tina. See you later. Tell Hal we said hi. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Much love to you, girl. New Jersey, our Jersey girl. She bounces around, and that's what she does. She likes watching other broadcasters and stuff like that. So, I did say that we did have a viewer here that raised a bitch about, I would never have that on my broadcast. I'd block her in a minute. That's your broadcast. You do what the frick you want and stuff. That's your prerogative. But you got to understand the full context. She spent the last hour here, so she's a viewer. The viewers have the power of the dial and stuff like that. And as a broadcaster, you have to respect that. You want to block I block the nitnoids that I don't want to deal with them. That's what you got the block for. You don't want to, individuals cross a line of disrespect, and they don't even look at the elephant that's in the room, and they try and make it out that oh, we won't go there. Like I said, it doesn't effing matter as far as that goes at this point and stuff. It's a moot point and stuff. And just like I've said to other people that are no longer here from over a year or plus ago, best to your family and wish you well and stuff like that. But it just you know better than anybody else and stuff like that. And I'm a simple man, and I'll say that as a fact that as much as I disagree with people, I don't. Like I said, you don't use a platform to downgrade other broadcasters and stuff like that. That's just being a real shit, and I'll just leave it at that. Let's see, what do we have? We had some football action this weekend with the last week of the UFL. We had the Michigan Panthers losing to the Birmingham Stallions. That was a very interesting game. The last couple minutes, they used the Super Challenge, where you could challenge anything, and that helped the Stallions win that game. Very good game. Both those teams are in the playoffs. The second game, the Battlehawks, another game, they succeeded 13-12. So those are the four teams that are in the UFL playoffs starting next weekend on the 8th. And that was 1 point. Both these games were won by 1 point. So they're evenly matched as far as that goes. Yesterday, Sunday, the loser games, Arlington Renegades, this is another game by 1 point, 32-31. Arlington Renegades won in the last minute. And then the Sunday game, Roughnecks lost to the Memphis Showboats. The significance of that game, the Memphis Showboats now have the number one. It doesn't go by your total losses, okay, Roughnecks lost. If it was NFL, they battled for that for the first round draft choice in the UFL. And so that's the end of the regular season. And I did the Let's Talk Football, the UFL football, that is, broadcast on Saturday. That was our last episode, 10 episodes there for the season 1. And we had a good time. It went by quick 10 weeks. Let's see, in NBA action, the finals started, and I didn't watch the first game. I had to watch the highlights on YouTube for the Celtics beating the Mavericks in game 1. And okay, I'm back. It says video turned off on Hal's Facebook. It turned off? Oh, okay. He's on Facebook today. Okay. All right. Tina's back. Okay, Tina. Thank you. Glad to have you back, girl. That will please the one person that had a bitch about you leaving and stuff like that. Okay. The missus says okay. I'm just having fun with it. It's okay. I'm still shaking my head at that comment. It's just like, but anyway, it's glad to have you back. The Celtics, though, they're the team. They're my team. I think they're going to win the championship. I hope they win the championship. I've been a Celtic fan since the early '80s when Larry Bird came to the team, and they just took off. Celtics are a great basketball team, as well as the Los Angeles Lakers, New York Knicks. NBA is a good sports league, and I've actually gotten back to watching it more so on the playoffs, I think, or just like college backs. I like college basketball, but it just seems like I'm really focused and zeroed in on the March Madness. And for NBA, it's when it comes to the finals, that's when I zero in. I keep tabs of the Celtics, watch some occasional games and stuff, and the like, as far as that goes. Forgot to do my check here. Okay, we're doing good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the campaigns. Okay, I'm just checking those. I got to get used to this extra tab that's in the Rumble thing for the campaigns, because let me just go over there. I could do roof contractor. I could do an ad on roof contractor if I have a total of 10 people. I think this is total people that you have. So right now we're down to 6. How many people do we have on? I'm just curious on. See now, that's why they're not taking. They're not. I've got 8 people. We got 8 people on X Live right now. So thank you for being here for the folks that are on X Live. But they don't add into the overall total, or else so they got to fix that. It says live viewer counter is not available for X. So with the 8, I've got a total of plus the 6, I've got 14. And then Facebook, there's probably one over there. So I got 15 viewers right now, live viewers. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. When you add up the numbers on all the places where we're broadcasting, that's significant. You can't ignore that as a broadcaster. That's and plus this platform is solid. That's why I say I have no affiliation with Rumble Studios. Rumble Studios, I think since I've been using it, it's been good out of the box. I had a little burp with the RTMP, but that's been fixed with the Facebook. The people at Rumble are just doing an outstanding job. And this extra campaign thing, it's a very interesting thing. Man, you could just make your broadcast go an hour long just reading all these things if you have the people. Minimum 10 people have to be here, though, for me to read one of these, and then I get a little extra change. It's me doing the commercial instead of you watching the commercial, like on Twitch. I can have fun with it. I think those are... okay, let's see. So football, we got that. Basketball, the next game is tonight, I think. No, they had a game. The first game was Thursday, but the next game isn't until Thursday, June 6th. Okay. And then they go on the weekend. So I guess they got a week off. They played a game, but so that's on you. Well, yeah, that's a long wait. They wait for the weekend, then it's a Thursday, a Sunday, then a Wednesday, a Friday, and one. Okay, so they just did the first game, and so that's basketball. We'll have to wait till next week. And let's see, for Major League Baseball on the weekend, the Yankees starting on Friday. Oh, let's see, we got dismissed at. Yeah, okay, just it says mostly cloudy today, high in the low 80s and lows in the upper 50s. Okay, so let's see, baseball starting Friday going into the weekend. Let's see, Friday night. I think the Yankees won Friday night. The New York Yankees beat the San Francisco Giants 6-2 on Friday, and then going into Saturday, we had the Yankees winning again against the Giants. Where are the Mets? Did the Mets play Saturday? Can never seem to find the Mets. They didn't play Friday either, did they? Oh, yeah, they did. They beat the Diamondbacks. Okay, they're down there. So they played the Diamondbacks. And the Diamondbacks ended up coming back and beating them Saturday. And for yesterday, Sunday, Diamondbacks, they won the series 2-3. They beat the Mets yesterday 5-4. That was a close one. And the Yankees, how did they finish? Yeah, this is yesterday. Where are the Yankees? Oh, there they are. Yeah, they beat they swept the Giants this weekend. So, and for today's gameplay, the Mets will be in Washington D.C. to play the Nationals, and the Yankees. It looks like they have the day off. So that's our baseball and stuff. What's that commercial? It looks like Game of Thrones. That's the Twitch broadcast back there. Oh, let's see. At 6, I have 3 on. Okay, so 100 years ago, we got that one. And I looked at the news last night. There was no significant news over the weekend locally here. So let me see if I find an article. I think there was one article, though, that popped up. Let's see. Guthrie. Check the. I thought I saw something here. Let's see. There's nothing on Fox 40 that's worth presenting, I guess, right now. Let me see. And we're just looking. We got the financial success. We don't need to be going there. And let's check WEBO. Anything on WEBO? I know what I can do. I can go to the. Let's see. We got some. We can go to the penny saver. Let's go to the illegal penny saver. Let's see. Let me bring up my notes here. Let's see the Weagle penny saver. What anything going in the Weagle penny saver this weekend? Let's highlight the Weagle penny saver. This will be a good one. The missus is joining us. Did you read this? Read this article in the veterans tribute to the Vietnam veterans?
Skimmed over.
You skimmed over it?
Yeah, they do it every year.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that one as far as that goes. Let's go ahead and put that there. We'll go ahead and put up share that there. And we'll go ahead and present it on the thing here. And let's see. This is in the illegal penny saver. I went and got a copy of this yesterday before I went live yesterday, and it's you can. This gives an idea of what's going on in my local area here. But this they had it in Elmira, and I always say Elmira is the resting place, the final resting place of Mark Twain. I've yet to visit and pay my respects as closely as is. It's about a 20-minute. Elmira's what, 20 minutes?
30.
20. Yeah, it's about 25, 30 minutes. But the picture there, if you can't read it, it's in front of the Vietnam Veterans Museum, located on 1200 Davis Street in Elmira, New York, and a significant resource for the Twin Tiers. The museum welcomes all visitors to learn about the Vietnam Museum. It's nearby is the historical Woodlawn National Cemetery and final resting place for thousands of our military, and opened in 2009, and a responsible driver for those in Tioga County, New York, and Bradford County, PA. The museum home is some of 2,000 artifacts. Let's see, the picture there is of Dennis Wolf, director of the Elmira Vietnam Veterans Museum. And I left during the ads. I'm back. Okay, yeah, we got ads. That's a given. Go to YouTube, Tina. I'm on YouTube now, so let's see. New York opened it in 2009. Okay. The gentleman there, Dennis Wolf, again, director. The museum is dedicated to educate people about the Vietnam War, and our mission is to tell the true story of the U.S. involvement in Vietnam. Nearly every inch of the museum space is utilized within. That'd be an interesting museum to go see, huh? Yeah. The museum is dedicated to educate people on the Vietnam War. It has multitude of items, pieces of shrapnel from North Vietnam rocket, a variety of patches and medals, gas masks, hand grenades, sea rations in the sea ration tins, not sea rations. They call them sea rations in tins. Just to name a few. Floor displays features uniforms, combat boots, and helmets. And then on the walls are numerous photos and flags, such as the North Vietnam and Viet Cong battle flags, the flags from other countries that also served in Vietnam, like New Zealand, Thailand. Don't forget to look up. You'll notice a decorative RPG hanging from the ceiling along an interesting thing there. An extensive library featuring documentation, books, pictures, maps is also available for the public. And as far as that goes, and there's a display right there. One of Wolf's favorite items is a psychedelic inspired painting. The emotional draw is that the artist Mike Oliver, a Marine veteran, blended together 23 faces of all members of his unit who died in Vietnam. The museum pays tribute to the women who served in Vietnam, also angel nurses, as Denny calls them, along with Red Cross volunteers. Two nurses from Elmira, New York, Mary Lou Rapley and Kathy Shields, were stationed at a hospital when it was hit during the infamous January 1968 Tet Offensive. That was a bad time right there, Tet Offensive. I know somebody personally that was a fire chief of mine when I was a volunteer, and Chief Sonny Weinheim. He was in the Tet Offensive. Both women received Bronze Stars. There's some more of the display there. This is in the Penny Saver. This is something local here. The Wall of Honor is a center spot of the museum displaying the 32 names and photographs of soldiers from Chemung County who died during combat, along with a missing man tablet in honor of the missing and fallen. We still have people that are missing. Veterans from post 803 gather for weekly support group meetings at the museum, which is an opportunity to share, listen, and help each other. After the meeting on May 17th, 5 veterans from the Elmira area stayed to share for this article. Oh, that's it. That's walking history right there with these guys. Herbert Hatch, an Army combat engineer in Vietnam, defended floating bridges. He recalled the day he went through San Francisco on his journey home. It was not a warm welcome. Now, I can imagine that. They didn't get a warm welcome coming back. Fred Stein served 6 years in the U.S. Navy, and 4 of those aboard the historical land aircraft carrier, the USS Forester, and where he was a pipe fitter and a firefighter. Okay, firefighter he did damage control on the aircraft carrier USS Forster. The Mediterranean was home base for Stern. The ship braked entailed driving boats filled with servicemen heading to shore for leave. There was Matt O'Donnell, was drafted after college. He spent a year in the central highlands of Vietnam jungles and was part of the Army Infantry Reconnaissance Unit supporting fire bases. A dark memory, Marty noted, was Black Rain, the toxic drips from vegetation after Agent Orange was sprayed. A more positive light today is Marty's friendly dog that accompanies him to the meetings, provides supports for his fellow veterans. There's a host of others here, but as far as that goes from the area, there's hundreds of stories as far as that goes. So that's an interesting article that you can read on the Owego Penny Saver at owegopennysaver.com. So there we have it. So that's an interest. I don't normally read that many from the Weagle Penny Saver. So let's see, what else do we got? Let's see. That was on the Illegal Penny Saver. Let's see, was there any other? Sayre Historical Society to hold Sayre history. Oh, there's another one. Sayre Historical Society.
Every town in New York State is required to have a history.
Oh, do they?
Historian.
I wonder
That's
if.
in PA though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if PA is the same thing.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, so that's the illegal penny saver. Let me check. Let's check. Let's see. Let's go back to the list here. Going down the. Let's see, WNBF. Let's see what WNBF has this morning. Governor Hochul proposed smartphone ban in New York school. Okay, that's our governor. Like she should be working on the bail ban, not banning phones from phone. That can be a school directive, school board directive. Not a fan. Oh, let's see. How about 7 things every kid wished they had when they were. What's this one? When they were growing up. Oh, here we go. This should be a fun one. Let's do this one. Okay, let's do this one. Let's turn this off first. And we'll go here. And we'll go here. And we're going to present. We're going to do this one. It's 7 things every kid wished their house had when they were growing up. And I can see one thing right there, the pinball machine. I wish I had a pinball machine. Oh, lordy. Let's see what this one is all about. Let me bring it up here on the. Let's see. There's a popular question on the internet. What's something you thought was a rich person's thing when you were a kid? Let's get this straight. That's not what this is. There are certain things that every kid wishes their house had when they were growing up. Okay, fine. I'm a 70, 80s kid. I'm a 78. I was a kid back in the 70s. I graduated in the 70s. But there are things that in some cases were pretty universal. Since TV was our babysitter, and do you remember those times, Tina? The TV was a babysitter, and we watched a lot. That was in most cases the basis of pretty much everything we wanted, whether that be sugary cereal or Disney World. Never happened. Yeah, you remember that? But here are 7 things every kid wished they had. And let's bring this up. This is the first one. Get to the page. Is an intercom. An intercom system. What's going on with that? As a kid, you could be saying, living at home from the 50s. Every home in this house had an intercom on the wall. Even the bathroom. Did they all work? Heck no. The funny thing was that the house was so small that we would use the half-dead intercom, talk to each other or other in different rooms since you had. So an intercom system, I don't know. I talk. I'm here in the dining room. The missus is in the. I yell out there. I talk loud anyway, as far as that goes. So let's see. What's the next thing? Oh, this is a must thing. I would love to have this, an indoor pool. How about that? An indoor pool. Doesn't that look great to have one? The smell of chlorine also made you want to ironically run outside. All that said, a pool inside, that would be great. My dad did electric work on TVs, Tina said. He say, Jack, at 8. Oh, look at 8. I'll peek around curtains on the show. And he did lots of laughs. Yes. Okay. So this is definitely one thing I would want right here. This next thing, I don't know. I don't know about this. A tree house? A tree house. And this person is referring to a tree house, just a plank of precious nail, just a plank precisely nailed to 3 weak branches that guaranteed it not. So too scary. Yeah, I that's what I was thinking, Tina. Too scary. Too scary of a deal. But here's the big one I wish I had in my house, because we didn't have electronics when I was growing up. The good old pinball, the arcade in the basement. Imagine having an arcade in the basement. That would be something cool. I don't think I've ever owned a. I don't think I don't have. I never had a friend that had an arcade or a pinball machine. But they're collector items now. Those are really, really. And let's see. Are they serious? Is this one here too? Is this the last one? I could probably have one. This guy says he wish they had. Is this for real? A stair lift as a child? Let's see. I'm probably going to get in trouble for admitting this, but hear me out. I was a good kid, like real good. But let me tell you, whenever I found myself in a house with one of these stair lifts, I rebelliously streaked. A rebellious streak emerged. I couldn't help but daydreaming about shredding my good 2 shoes image and ride that bad boy to. Oh, as a kid, just to take a ride on it. Okay. I don't know. I could skip that. Those things. Oh, the old chairlift. Oh my God. So those are 7. Were those 7 things? Let's see. 1, the stair lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 things. Was it 7 things? Let's see. You got the intercom, that was 1. The swimming pool, 2. The tree house. The arcade. The stair lift. What else did we have? Oh, we had a couple more things. We had the other one was a sweet, hardly finished attic where you can have your bedroom. And the other one was a secret room behind a secret door. Okay. All right. Those were the other 2. We just did the first 5 as far as that goes. I knew someone who had one. Oh, really? That's funny. That's funny. Let's see. I think that's it. Let me see. I really don't think we have much. Let me just check WBNG. We're at an hour and 30 minutes. Let's see. Anything of interest on there? No, they had let's see, fill the truck, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. No, I think we're going to close it down here at an hour and 30 minutes. I think that's a good time as far as that goes. So we're going to go ahead and exit stage left, I guess. An hour and a half, that's good. I'm surprised I was able to stretch it out over an hour, but ciao. Thank you, Tina. We're going to go ahead and exit stage left here on the broadcast and get our day started. We got to, after the missus gets done cleaning, I guess we're going to go out for a walk this morning. Start the walks and try and get 5 days straight in this week. And, how come the music didn't start? Come on. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it running there. But we're going to go ahead and get our day started and see what the day brings. And but with that, I want to say thank you very much for Tim Fan40 coming in from Michigan. Thank you very much, and from the YouTube side. Thank you, Tina, our Jersey girl. Ciao to you, my friend. Ciao. And we'll see you Wednesday. Yep, we'll see you Wednesday. And thank you for being here, Tina, coming in from New Jersey. Greatly appreciate you being here. Let's see. We had Tony D was in the house. Tony D. Thank you, Tony D. I know you're busy. If you're not online, I know you're busy doing something. So be well, my friend. We'll be talking with you. And let's see, we're going down the list. We had Tony D coming in on all those platforms. We had our good friend Michael Bathurst from Toronto in the chat here on both the Twitch side and the Rumble side. Thank you, Michael. I know you're going to have a broadcast. Check out Michael Bathurst on. He's over there on X and the YouTube. Michael Bathurst. Check him out. He'll be having a broadcast, I'm sure, today sometime. And we had Thamer coming in from Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Thank you, Thamer. Always great hearing from you, my friend. Stay cool in Saudi Arabia, where it's 109 or something like that, he said. Where's the chat here? Thamer. I think that's it. And I want to say thank you to the viewers that are watching right now on Rumble, Locals, YouTube Live, Twitch, Facebook, the public Facebook, and X Live. 6 platforms. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate your views. And people watching on the replay, thank you very much also. You are a great part of this broadcast, and I want to recognize the replays. Very good, very good. Thank you much. Appreciate it. All right, this is Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich. You can follow me over on X at Fireman Rich. I'm also at Fireman Rich on Truth Social, Blue Skies, Instagram Threads, and the public Facebook, The Real Fireman Rich. All one word, The Real Fireman Rich. But if you go on X, that's where I'm primarily at. So Rich Roberts, Mixcloud tomorrow. We'll be back for the Wednesday morning coffee here about 5:30, 6 o'clock, thereabouts, probably 6 o'clock. But till then, you all have a great one wherever you may be. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace.